Morning guys, hope you're all well. Oh, what a dreich morning. Um, yeah, very much so. I'm going to start with a rant this morning. I know, I'm sorry, but I have to do it. Somebody has disrespected something very dear to my heart, and I feel as if I need to defend it. So I'm going to. I'd like to start by saying that that's 7 months I've been doing this. The Hills, putting the videos up. And one of the things that I really, really appreciate is when you guys leave comments. And for the most part, 99.99999% of the time, they're full of kindness, full of encouragement. They're just downright nice, and I thank you all for it. And there's one or two of you guys in particular who comment regularly on my videos. Peter and Dave, shout out to you two guys. Tam, the Monroe bagger, and his good friend Brian Thompson. You guys, I appreciate what you guys say, because you guys do this thing. These two guys have their own channels. As I say, Tam is the Monroe bagger, and Brian Thompson Mountain Adventures, I think Brian's channel's called. And they do the same thing as me, they just do it better. I always appreciate what you guys have got to say, because you know what goes into making these videos. So cheers for that, guys. And you know, there's one comment that I look forward to every video, and it never fails to brighten my day and never fails to put a smile on my face, and that's the one from you, Teresa. Always look forward to that. I've never met any of these people. Hopefully I'll bump into Brian and Tam someday in the house. That would be nice. But anyway, as I say, the comments are, for the most part, are always nice. But I got one a couple of weeks ago. It's probably the first negative comment I've had. Excuse me, I've kind of managed to get rid of the chesty thing, but I can't shake this week off. But yeah, I got what I would consider my first negative comment, and I feel as if I have to defend the subject matter in the comment. So I'm going to. Now, you can skip past this bit, or you can listen to it. You might enjoy it. The chap in question, I can't remember his name. And he'd been looking at he'd clearly been looking at one of my videos from the summer, the Ben Cruachan Stop Death one. And he felt compelled. The criticism wasn't of me. The criticism wasn't of the mountains I was on, and the criticism wasn't of the video. The guy felt compelled to criticise my choice of beverage on the day. And some of you may have noticed I have a liking for our other national drink. And the guy's comment was, Irn Bru is pure poison. Sorry mate, you overstepped the mark there. Not acceptable. Sorry, not happening. You may dislike Irn Bru, but you cannot disrespect it, because Irn Bru is as much a part of our heritage, our culture, and our national identity as whiskey and tartan are. It's as much Scottish as Wallace, Burns, the Loch Ness Monster, Urwally, the Bruins, Andy Stewart, and those furry wee rodents that scamper about the undergrowth in the Highlands, the wild haggis. You just cannot diss any of these things, and you certainly can't diss Irn Bru. I once heard a story about Irn Bru. I so want this to be true. I so want this to be true. I hope it's true. And I actually think it is true. I'm sure you've all heard of Coca-Cola. Of course you have. And apparently in every country in the world that Coca-Cola is sold in, it is the number one selling soft drink, except for one country. Guess which? And guess why? And that makes me proud. That makes me proud to be a Scotsman, that our other national drink, our wee David, with its wee slingshot metaphor, could take on the mighty Goliath that is Coca-Cola and send it homeward to think again. Sure, I've heard that line somewhere before. Anyway, that makes me proud to be Scottish. And unlike Renton, if you know, you know, unlike Renton, I am a proud Scotsman. I love being Scottish. I absolutely love being Scottish. And if I wasn't Scottish, I would want to be Scottish. I think we belong to an absolutely fantastic wee nation, an absolutely stunningly beautiful wee country. And as a nation, I think we have given so much to the world over the years. Google what Scots have given to the world over the centuries. You will be sitting there for days reading. So yeah, I'm proud to be Scottish, and I'm proud that Irn Bru is Scottish. So, Irn Bru is not pure poison, mate. It's the nectar of the gods. You may not like it, but don't diss it. Anyway, rant over. I'm going to get suited and booted, and I'm going to crack on, and I'll let you guys know where I am in a wee bit. Take care for now. Bye. Underway, guys, and as you can see coming along there, it was like Bambi and ice. Path is very, very slippy, obviously. It's like sheet of glass in parts. I'm not really sure what kind of conditions to expect up here today. I was up here a few weeks ago. I should tell you where I am. I'm in Dalry, just between Cranelarich and Tyndrum. And I was up here a few weeks ago and I did Bain Duchraig, but I missed out in Ben Oss. I stated my reasons why in the video. So I'm back today to do Ben Oss. It was quite snowy the last time I was up. I can see white up there just now. I'm not really sure what kind of conditions to expect. I've got my ice axe, I've got my crampons. But if at any point I consider it to be dangerous, then I'll be bailing. I'm a hill walker, I'm not a mountaineer, and I'm also not stupid. So anyway, I'm going to crack on just now, and we'll see how things go. See you in a bit, guys. Bye for now.
you guys looking to do this, once you come over the railway bridge, as you can see there's a path goes straight on and there's a path shoots off to your right. You want to be taking the path off to your right if you're doing Ben Ross, Ben Craig. Very atmospheric down there. It's just another way of saying it's all clagged in. As you can see, I'm heading through the trees at the moment. Again, excuse me. And this would normally be, oh god, it's like the boggiest of bog fests. But for the most part, it's what I have encountered has been pretty much frozen over. So there's a bit of ice in places and it's slippy. But so it's a kind of trade-off. Not really hit the bog. As I say, what there has been frozen over, but I've still got to watch my footing. So I'm just going to crack on and catch you guys in a wee bit. Bye for now. Thank God for Gore-Tex boots and gaiters. Wow. I've got to do it on the way back as well. Oh dear. Pretty much what it's like, what it's been like. Very, very icy underfoot. You keep going at the moment, but To say, if it gets to a point where I consider it to be dangerous, I'll be turning back. Bye for now. This would be my 5th river crossing of the day, but that one's not happening. I'll just give a wee look upstream, see if there's any possibilities. Managed to find a crossing place just a few yards upstream, but water everywhere. Very spectacular though, and I think that's the mountain up there. So if you can make it through the flag. Just gonna crack on. I think when I was up here a few weeks ago, most of this water was just a trickle. A bit different today. That's where I'm headed, up into Clag. Definitely a lot more snow about. I've come across footprints that look quite fresh, so I'm kind of assuming I'm not here on my own. In fact, I can just see 3 people heading back down the way just now. I don't know if you can make them out. I think they're coming back down. I'll catch up and then I'll see what the conditions are like up top. Make a decision from there. Bye for now. Very claggy. Met up with 3 guys, and this is conditions. So that's how you get it actually. Once you know this slush, conditions on the actually too bad up top. Crampons, they say. One of them had spikes on there too. They managed to find their boots, so said there's only a couple of guys up there. They just bend good fake. Said there's a couple of guys up there who are going to do us, so I'll maybe catch up with them somewhere. So I'm just going to crack on and try and get up to that summit. It's a shock though. Catch you down. Hard going, a bit of slog in these conditions. I must have went in too deep in the water back there. Foot's soaking. Just met a couple of guys there that turned back about 100 metres from the summit of Irn. I've pushed on a wee bit, but I think I'm going to join them and turn back. Visibility is the worst I've ever been in. The wind's getting up, starting to sleet, snow, but I literally can't see 10 feet in front of me. At the beginning, I thought it got dangerous. I'm only 100 vertical metres from the summit, but to say that it's about another hour's walk, it's flat between here and the summit. So I think discretion is going to be better part of valor today. As I said at the beginning, I'm a hill walker, I'm not a mountaineer, and I'm also not stupid. So, as I say, visibility is 0, so I'm going to just start making my way back down. The hill will be here for another day. Take care, gang.
Well, What do we make of that today? Not a lot, if I'm honest. Horrible, horrible day. Do you know, I always say there's no such thing as a bad day in the mountains. I think I've just had it. Got to about the 900 metre mark. It was just over 900 metres. Benos tops out at 1029. Met a couple of guys who had just bailed, and they in turn had met someone who had told them that it was probably still about an hour's walk to the summit of Benos. I think there was quite a long walk along the Beelark and a few dips before you climbed again. They had bailed because of the wind and the snow. I decided to keep going, and after about an hour, don't know, maybe 300-400 metres, I too decided to bail, and I bailed because excuse me, I bailed because I felt something that I've never felt on a mountain before. I love the mountains, I love being in the mountains. I don't consider myself an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but as an expert in the mountains. I'm a hill walker, I'm a hiker. I probably have, between Monroe's and Corbett's, just over 100. But I felt something that I've never ever felt on the mountains before, and that was fear. And it was wasn't a nice feeling. I could see nothing. I was literally 100 vertical metres from the summit of a mountain that I hadn't set eyes on all day, and I still couldn't see it. All I could see was a white canvas in front of me everywhere I looked, and totally clagged in. Literally couldn't see 20 feet, and yeah, I thought, I don't want to be stuck up here. I know how irrational it sounds, but I thought, I don't want this to be the last place I ever set foot on. And I knew at that point I was going to bail. I feel no shame about it. Conditions were just horrible, horrendous. If the visibility had been okay, I would have kept going. The conditions out with the visibility were actually okay, but the visibility, it was non-existent. And yes, I can follow the GPS, but I found myself second guessing. I think in the time that I'd spoke to the two guys, I'd went maybe 300 or 400 metres, and I'd checked the GPS at least a dozen times to check that I was still on the path. Yeah, so it wasn't a pleasant experience. And as I started making my way back down, I started second guessing myself and second guessing the GPS. I know how to follow GPS. But at one point I was going in the totally opposite direction. I thought, no, you need to get a grip, Stephen. Eventually made my way back to where I should be and heading in the direction that I should be heading, and made my way safely back down. I've always said I will not do anything stupid. I will not put myself in danger. I'm not an adrenaline junkie. As I say, I'm a hill walker, a hiker. Anyway, not the most pleasant experience ever in the mountains. Hopefully the next one will be better. As always, guys, take care, and as ever, be kind to one another. And I shall see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.